I'm just waiting for a few more people to join in. Hope I'm coming in loud and clear. If not, let me know. Kind of searching around for some interesting news articles. Hey Carl, how you doing? I'm just yeah, that's where I took my basic training actually, Jacksonville. No, what am I talking about? Fort Jackson. No, I got my states all messed up. I took mine in not North Carolina, South Carolina. Just browsing the internet real quick. I'm just browsing the internet looking for some interesting news articles. Um, I don't know. I might get out and do a little bit of. I just need to get the hell out of the house. Sometimes I feel a little cooped up and you want to get out and do something, blow off some steam. JK Pioneer in the house. Howdy, how you doing today? Uh, what else? Let's see what's on CNN because they're a reputable site and they're always telling the truth. So let's see the. You can see their headlines. Well, actually, you can't see it. I need to turn. I need to turn you guys on. Let's see. Display capture. Move that up top. Boom, boom. Reduction. Wes, hello. How you doing? I'm hoping you guys can see. This is CNN. Fair and balanced. U.S. falls short on Biden's 4th of July vaccine goal. But I thought the Americans were all for it. Ooh, yeah. I'm waving my invisible flag. Ooh. More lies. Nobody trusts this experimental vaccine is what's going on here. It's an experimental vaccine, and even after the fact that they've had it out for quite some time, they've still not gone back to the labs and did any long-term testing. You got a lot of people who are dying from the vaccine, from people who have never suffered blood clots before, or getting blood clots and dying, having strokes, kids having strokes and whatnot. You won't see that on CNN and MSLSD and some of these other news channels. Let's see what's on MSLSD. MSN. Let's see what's on MSN first. Let's see, because they got to tell us all the Hollywood stars that have come out of the closet, because that's most important. That we all know everybody's sexuality. I can give a damn personally who is what and what is what and it is what and she is it and he is that. And let's see, NBC, is that one? I'm getting ready to get started. They're still talking about January 6th because they've got nothing else to talk about. Keep talking about other things. That way we don't have time to report on what's really wrong. Biden and Kamala. Let's keep the people's attention over here, not where it should be. You know, the news media outlets still have not come out and said, you know what, we got that all wrong. During the entire year-long campaign, we got that wrong. The Republicans were right. There's something cognitively wrong with Joe Biden. We got it wrong. No, no, no. Hush, hush, hush. Sweep it under the rug. Keep moving forward. And the sheep that follow CNN, MSLSD, and the likes of those news media outlets do not they do not backtrack their thoughts. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought they said that he wasn't hiding in his bunker because he was mentally not with it anymore. They told me it was about COVID. Now he's president, and I can see there is something wrong. People, they can't think like that, or they shut down those types of thoughts, or they shut down that to justify their present thoughts. They don't want anything to disturb. They don't want anything to take the blanket off. It's kind of like Linus with the blanket from Charlie Brown, I think it was. They don't want anything to, and I'm talking just average people, they don't want anything to change their mindset. They're totally closed off. They're a horse with blinders on. They made a decision, and they do not want anything to change that decision. That is a fool by definition. That is a fool. Okay, so let's talk about some cryptocurrencies. It is my belief that the crypto markets are going to be turning around some here in July. We've already seen signs of that. Take a look at this far left column, this column right here, and you'll see when you compare it to the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, majority of these graphs, these line graphs, these line charts, they were in the red. This is your last 7-day change. You can see a lot of it now is starting to switch over to the green. Cardano is making some moves. It's up 13%, a little over 13%, more like 13.65 in the 7-day. Bitcoin almost touching 3,500 pretty soon. I think by lunchtime it might be, 35,500. It's showing 35,395, but I'm certain by lunchtime it's going to be 35,500 right there. And that's up almost 7% in the 7-day charts. XRP, the dead coin, is almost 70 cents. That's also up 14%. Litecoin, for you Litecoin stackers out there, it's up 14.38 cents in the last 7 days, sitting at 145.13. Let's move on to, everybody keeps asking me if I have Chainlink. I think I have 1 or 2 Chainlink. I wish I had more. Oh well. That's come up significantly. It's sitting right around $19.30. Just as I read off the chart there, it moved up another penny, up 14% over the last 7 days. By the way, if you're interested, the chart to the left of it, or I should say the column to the left of the 7-day is your 24-hour change. 24-hour change, 7-day change. Let's take a look at Theta. Theta is, in your last 7 days, down actually 1.62%, but in the last 24 hours, it's up over 53%. So it's doing all right. I mean, it's, you know, Theta Mainnet was just released. No change. Absolutely didn't. I would have thought it would create a change. Also, Theta has a new spokesperson, Katy Perry. I think that's her name, some kind of pop star. So she is going to be actually a spokesperson for Theta now, one of a few spokespeople. And this is basically early adoption. Basically, Theta's getting ready to just broadcast their marketing to the common people, to everybody. She has what, 7 million? is it 7 or 70 million followers on her Instagram and Snapchats all combined. So as far as a spokesperson, that is a powerful voice, regardless of whether you like her music or not. I think I might have heard one or two songs over the last few years. Nothing to write home about. But anyway, that is some positive news for Theta reaching the masses. What else is going on here? Let's take a look at, where is it? Digibyte. I just saw it. All right. So Digibyte is just sitting right around the same place it was yesterday and the day before and the day before. And need I say more? 4.5 cents, 4.6 cents. It's a good time to buy some Digibyte. You can get a lot of Digibyte. If you really want to make an impact in your crypto portfolio, I suggest getting some Digibyte because pound per pound, it's going more places than a lot of other cryptos are. You know, if you have $1,000 or if you have $500 or if you only have 3 or 2, you can still get a heck of a lot of Digibyte for that amount of money. Whereas, let's say Theta or Bitcoin, you're not going to get, obviously, you're not going to get squat with Bitcoin. But when you compare it to something that's already in the dollars, it's hard to acquire a larger pot, a larger capital, a larger investment portfolio for those folks who are on a limited budget. So they're saying, you know, between $9 and $15 within the next few years for Digibyte. Just think about that. Our gold markets, they're about the same. Obviously, the New York markets are closed. So are the Asian, European markets. They're closed as well. Everything closed at $26.54. We're going to see what the new week brings us. I think the markets might even be closed tomorrow due to a holiday, but we'll see. I'm unsure about that. And the news. Well, we've been hearing a lot about it. I'm not going to read you anything here. I was just browsing just to see if anything was interesting here, and it's all the same mundane woke crap. Stop hating Asian kids. Fix failing schools. That's all the, you know, I noticed one thing. They'll dump unlimited amount of your tax dollars into the schools. And that's one of the many things they run on is schools. Why is that? Why is your child's education so important to politicians? It's not that their education is important to them. It is their indoctrination that is important. If they can get everybody indoctrinated, they don't have to try so hard to win elections. They're going to get your kids in the future via educational programming. Their twist on the word educational, may I say. So that when you hear a politician saying, why are you running? Why are you running? You know, what are you going to do for our community? Well, I'm going to increase your educational. Let me fix this screen. I'm going to fix your education. We're going to put more money in your kids' education. We're going to teach your 3 or 4 year old how to do inappropriate things by the time they're age 5. That's what's going on here. And that is why they're willing to put any amount of money into education, because it's really indoctrination. That's truly what it is. Here in Arizona, they're taking tax dollars It just seems like every 3, 4 months they want to increase school taxes by a penny, and then they come on the news. Oh, it's just a half a penny. It's just a penny. It's just a half a penny. It's just a penny. It's just a half a penny. Oh, this is a temporary tax. It's only a year to get us out of the hole, or it's only it's only 2 years, and that year or two comes up, and they never revoke those taxes. Absolutely never. Carl, 28560, thank you so much for being in the house. JK Pioneer, it's like some mornings I wake up and my vision is actually better. I can actually read the screen for some reason. Wes, thank you for being in the house. Modern Sicaro, Cero. So you can back it up when silver drops. I don't know what that question. Oh, I see. I'm looking for a truck. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're responding to somebody else's statement. Tail 7 in the house. XRP will hit $350 within 15 years. Buy it under $1 now. I hope it goes higher than $350. And I hope that price is achieved much sooner than 15 years. Because in 15 years, $350 won't mean squat. In my opinion. I mean, you got a good call there. I just don't think it's going to mean squat right at this point in time. 15 years is a long time. I have a few XRP, nothing to brag about, but I'm hoping we're going to see some significant moves. When is it? August, at the end of August? September, August? I think it's August. Don't slap me if I'm wrong. But their XRP, they're going to court. And I think I've already mentioned it in past live streams. If I had to make a guess, it's going to get thrown out of court. No, I'm sorry. I need to back up. It's not going to get thrown out of court. What I meant to say is I believe it's going to be settled out of court. And once that news of settlement reaches us, the investors, I think it's going to drive the prices of XRP way up. You're going to be very happy. If it doesn't get thrown out of court and it gets adjudicated, then who knows? It's a coin toss where it's going to go. But I really believe there's a higher probability of getting settled out of court or some kind of mediation where both parties are happy. Regardless, I think it's going to be it's going to be very good news for you and I. Tail 7, thanks for being in the house. Mike Jones, much love back at you. Ryan O'Neill, can you chat a little about why you like Digibyte so much, please? I'm interested to learn more about it. Digibyte, it's going to be it's one of many, because I am in the I believe that due to its security, we're going to have digital signatures that are secured method of transfer, digital protocols that are secure. And I believe Digibyte is going to be one of the only projects that are going to be bringing that to us. For example, when you go to sign for refinance, which I just did a few months back, or when you sign any document over the internet, that little signature block, they're working on new and improved technology to improve the security on that. That's just one of many projects Digibyte is behind. Is that digital security aspect to the entire internet, not just the signature portion. So there's one thing that's close to my heart is the security aspect, the protection of internet users. What else? It's kind of like pound per pound right now. And I've already mentioned this, Brian. I've already mentioned this. Let's just say you only had $100 to blow on some cryptocurrencies. Well, if you had $100, and let's just do the math real quick. $100 divided by 650, that's going to be what, about 65? $100. I'm sorry. $100 divided by 650, $100 divided by 6.5. That is the current price, give or take a penny or two of hold on a second. That's the current price of Digibyte. For $100, you would get only 15 theta, 15.38 theta. For the same $100, $100 divided by, what was it, 4.6 cents. I did the math all wrong on that one. $100 divided by 0.46 equals. You get about, why am I doing, I'm messing something up here. $100 divided by, we'll just do 0.046 equals, that's where it was. You would get 2,173 Digibyte. I just believe that pound per pound, I think is what I'm trying to say, is pound per pound, right now it's a better investment. You can get more for the money. Not that theta is a bad call either, but you just need more money to get some theta that's really going to put capital into your portfolio. 15 theta is not capital. And obviously we're doing it on a limited investment budget. Prediction: gold is below 1,700 and silver under 24 by Labor Day. We'll see. I traded all my Digibyte for Zilliqa. Andretti, thank you so much for being in the house. I hope that works out for you. I wish I had some Zilliqa, actually. Watch out for the Moors on the highway. Tube socks in the house. No more permits needed for concealed or open carry in Tennessee. We haven't needed, you could tell I just woke up. We haven't needed permits to carry concealed here in Arizona for quite some time. However, what's that word? I can never pronounce it. Reciprocity? It's kind of like a child trying to say spaghetti. Biscotti? There's some words, Reciprocity. Anyway, here in Arizona, if you do get a permit, again, no permit required here in Arizona to carry concealed or open. But if you do get the permit, regardless of whether you need it or not, you get the ability to carry, I think, in 6 or 7 other states concealed. So I do, even though in Tennessee you might not need the permit, you might look and see if you have somebody say the word down below. Reciprocity. See if your state has that with other states that are surrounding it, because it might be worth your dollar to get the permit regardless of whether you need it or not, because along with the permit comes the ability to carry it concealed in the surrounding states if there's a deal between you and those surrounding states. Let me look up that damn word. I was talking to a friend at work and we were talking about reciprocity, and I couldn't say it. And she's a smart girl, so I kind of felt a little bit embarrassed. Reciprocity. All right, nothing there. Reciprocity. Come on. Reciprocity. 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 Forget it. I'm permanently drunk on one side of the brain, I guess. It ain't working for me. I can't say that word for the life of me. Anyway, I won't get. So I don't have any Dogecoin. I wish I did, but I just don't have enough to just invest in everything. And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of YouTube channels that are really good that are saying, hey, that was a bad mistake not buying any. So if you got Dogecoin or Dogcoin or whatever, Dogecoin, good for you. JT Coin Rings, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Tail 7, Digibyte will not outperform XRP, XDC, or Zilliqa. Well, it's not always about outperforming, right? It's about picking a spread. If you got like 50 or 60 cryptos, right? It's kind of hard to pick. So what you do is you pick the cheapest ones and the ones that you want a portfolio of like 5 to 10. So many cryptocurrencies out there. There's got to be hundreds. So in my opinion, it's not just about picking the absolute best winner. Obviously, that's important. But picking a group of cryptos that if one or two fails, hey, these remaining 4 or 5 are going to pick up the slack. So I get what you're saying, and I respect that. Jungle Inc. to the moon. Rockets. AG5, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here on this wonderful Sunday. By the way, happy 4th of July. I hope we can keep our independence, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to probably get out of the house in a few hours. Just get the hell out. And I don't know, I might even sit down somewhere in a bar and just tip back a few drinks or something, and just relax, walk around, and just chillax. I'm coming home. I'm gonna be barbecuing. So I got a couple of porterhouse steaks. So what I like to do at my porterhouse is I get a 50-50 blend of good salt and pepper. I season the steaks, and I don't grill them per se. I put them on the smoker, and I actually smoke the steaks until they're about 20 degrees shy of being done. That last 20 degrees, I do what they call a reverse sear, meaning I then turn on the flames to the smoker, and then it grills that last 5-7 minutes or so on both, So it's called a reverse sear. I recommend you guys and gals, if you got a smoker, give that a shot. Phenomenal. Just amazing, amazing tender steak. So that's my plans. I might even pick up something and bring it back home. I was thinking of those big, thick ribs. I kid you not, they appear, at least on television, they appear to be 4 inches wide and about 4 or 5 inches tall. Beef ribs, I might even smoke up some of those for tomorrow. Obviously, I'll smoke those tomorrow for tomorrow's meal, but I might, I'm going to shop around, see what I can come up with. Benzadrex, thank you so much for being here. It's funny, I can pronounce your name, Benzadrex, but I cannot pronounce reciprocity. Again, that part of the brain permanently damaged. I was obviously dropped as a child on my head. What can I say? Tube socks, LA Bomb Squad, kaboom, that's diversity. Income tax was supposed to be temp. Yes, it was. It was supposed to be temporary. Yukon Cornelius in the house. Did you chat a little about Digibyte, please? I already did. I answered your question specifically, Ryan, about Digibyte, I would say about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I wish I had more Digibyte. I definitely do at prices today. But, I'm taking care of some other financial obligations. Go Digibyte, Wes, Tony, 9:15. Happy 4th of July. You have to work tomorrow? Bummer, man. I got tomorrow off. But I got to work Friday to make up a few hours. So that'll be Friday next week, obviously. Pristine Green, Todd Rogers, reciprocity. There you go. He actually spelled it out where a moron like me can say it. Reciprocity. 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 So there is hope for me after all. I keep buying silver, bought 25,000 in gold and silver test week. We'll get another 1K later this month buying all the type 2 silver eagles. This still will be worth a buttload in the future. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hi-O, thank you so much. FN Based. What's up? I'm on the spectrum and have to hold it. Who else is here? Stephen Glenn. I keep buying silver. Yeah, I already read your thing. Stephen, thank you all for the vets that gave sometimes all this freedom. Thank you. Appreciate it. Barbecue. Absolutely. Let's not lose our freedom now. These wackos are in office. Carl's working today. Dinosaur ribs. Yep, that's what they call them. Select PRMG. I think that's what it says. I'm a registered nurse and have had no vaccination in 10 months. Investing my hard-earned fiat currency into Bitcoin and metals. God bless America. David. Reciprocity. Thank you, Steve Glenn. Bugman, happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day back at you. I'm hoping that we can retain our independence, if you know what I mean. Things are just not looking good for Americans. Keep the faith, brother. Thank you so much for being in the house. I don't know. You guys tell me. What are you all doing? Are you gonna be barbecuing? What's going on? What are you barbecuing? When are you barbecuing it? Are you smoking it? Are you grilling it? Leave a comment. Take a look at some news articles. Newsmax. See what's going on in Newsmax. Independence Day will not be canceled. Trump is calling out our government for shutting down a lot of Independence Day fireworks displays. One of which I believe was supposed to go in Mount Rushmore. They shut that down because it's a federal park. They have COG over the park, and they can say, "Well, you guys shut it down. We don't want you to, but we're going to do one in front of our Capitol, our White House, or wherever the hell they're doing it." Oh, by the way, they're just getting around to taking down the fences from July 6th. Obviously, after the riots there, which I believe most of them were planted, they were wearing brand new Trump hats and brand new Trump shirts on that day. I believe, they were planted. They were not really Trump supporters that tried to get into the Capitol. That is my opinion. I believe you would not advertise yourself if you were doing harm. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm going to go cause vandalism and whatnot, and I'm going to wear my Trump t-shirt. It just sounded and looked too convenient on television, in my opinion. Democrats might do that, but Republicans are much smarter, in my opinion. The fences, on the other hand, there was no need for fences. It was more for show after January 6th. It was a show. It's funny, they don't believe in walls, but they do believe a wall around themselves when they go to protect themselves. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? When it comes to protecting themselves, walls work. When it comes to protecting you and I, walls are no good. Don't understand that one. But anyway, it's being taken down. Who else is here in the house? I got to go very shortly here. Bada boom, bada bing. When I go quiet like this, I'm just reading some of the comments. Stephen Glenn, keep the faith. Thank you. The Silver Eagle guy. How's it going? The Silver Eagle. Hey, how's it going? Happy 4th of July back at you, Wes. Trump 2024. Barbecued last night. Family is coming over. We're all going to eat, drink, and celebrate the country we love so much. One nation under God. Indivisible. Thank you so much. Leaving grilling and lighting things on fire to my stepson. I'm bringing beer, fire extinguishers, medical supplies, and a nurse. Bugman, 5923. Gonna leave up the grilling to his stepson. Good strategy. You just sit back. I find it kind of hard, though, to sit back and watch somebody else cook. Because I'm like a foodie. You know, I'm a cook at heart. And I watch other people. Maybe it's a control thing. I don't know what it is. I have a hard time just sitting still, not getting up there and helping out. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, you folks. I'm going to go take a shower, wake up. I don't know, maybe get some coffee or something. And get the hell out of the house for a while. Anyway, you folks have a great day and happy